news breaks.
Out of the horror committed on the campus behind us, remarkable stories of those who survived.
He gets to the heart of the story.
Unprecedented flooding here in South Carolina. This was all water.
It was terrifying.
NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 5:30. Rapid City Police responding to what they believed was a stabbing on the city's north side early this morning. A call coming into police from the 200 block of Curtis Street just after midnight at about 12:30 this morning. That from a man claiming that he had been stabbed. Police were given permission to enter the apartment and to investigate. Instead of finding a stabbing, police, though, finding numerous drugs and drug paraphernalia in plain sight. That stabbing call turned out to be unfounded, but several arrests were made in connection with drugs found inside that residence. The trial for a 4-year-old trademark dispute between Sturgis Motorcycle Rally Incorporated and Rushmore Photo and Gifts and Walmart stores is set to begin today. Sturgis Motorcycle Rally suing Rushmore Photo and Gifts and Walmart over its Sturgis trademark. The group saying that the trademark is needed to protect the quality of products connected with the rally that draws hundreds of thousands of people each year. Rushmore Photo contending that Sturgis is geographically descriptive and that it should not be subject to trademark. A private organization that gets taxpayer money to support Ellsworth Air Force Base is now facing some tough questions about both its relevance and its fiscal transparency. Earlier this year, former Rapid City Mayor Sam Quaker asked the Ellsworth Task Force to share more financial details, and he withheld funding when the group didn't comply. Quaker lost his re-election bid in June, and new Mayor Steve Allender restored $75,000 to the task force. Allender says he still intends to determine whether the city is paying the task force for services that other groups also provide. Also, a quick reminder on an unrelated note, Ellsworth will be holding a readiness exercise both tomorrow and Wednesday in our area. Members of a Denver-based consulting firm will be in Rapid City this week to initiate the process of gathering information and developing recommendations on a downtown master plan for Rapid City. That firm will be conducting focus group sessions with business and property. The sessions are meant to be part of an 8-month process to gather input from the public as well as the private sector stakeholders in the development of a downtown area plan. City Planning Director Brett Limbaugh says that the goal is to provide a clear picture of what the downtown area will look like with the future in defined policies and projects. The Rapid City School District is looking for help from outside agencies as it continues its search for a new superintendent. The Board of Education has selected McPherson and Jacobson, Executive Recruitment and Development, to assist them in the task of selecting superintendent candidates for the board to interview. Those consultants will be meeting with the community members next Monday and Tuesday to gather input regarding the qualities of the next superintendent. Rapid City Area School Superintendent Dr. Timothy Mitchell announcing his resignation earlier this year. Dr. Mitchell's resignation will take effect on June 30th of next year. And this week is National Teen Driver Safety Week. State Farm Insurance releasing results of a recent survey of young drivers ages 16 to 19. Drivers at that age have little experience behind the wheel, and they are faced with many distractions from technology. 44% of teens say that they do use their phones while driving. The survey reporting that besides texting, teens are mostly distracted by talking with a passenger, listening to a navigation system, and searching for music. Driving instructors in Rapid City are doing their best to stress the importance of driving safety.
I always have some outside speakers, usually a city policeman, highway patrolman, because they see it day to day, and they talk about kids. Wear your seatbelt, put the phone away, drive the speed limits, you know. And they hear that from me too, but I think when you bring out an outside person or expert in that area, if you want to call it that, I think it has hopefully more impact and they take it more serious. And they talk about forming good driving habits.
National Teen Driver Safety Week is a time to reflect with your teens on the importance of staying alert and safe on the road. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And on this Monday, as we started another week of trade, the Dow Jones rising slightly, up 15 points, 17,231. The NASDAQ Composite up 19 to 4905. The S&P 500 holding steady, up a single point to 2,034. And gold dropping $12.50 to $1,170.60 on this day of trade. Authorities now getting a handle on a grass fire that broke out over the weekend near Beretta Road and Boulder Hill Road, south of Rapid City off of Highway 16. The Baker Fire, as it was named, has now been contained at 3.6 acres. Several agencies were on scene, including firefighters from Keystone, Rockerville, and Whispering Pines. No structures were damaged, no injuries reported. However, firefighters and authorities instructing both gun owners and some shooters in that area and hikers as well to evacuate just as a precaution. And Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio joining us now. It was a beautiful day yesterday, and
wow,
certainly one we'll remember.
Yeah, I mean, we tied a lot of records around the Black Hills yesterday as far as those high temperatures are concerned. Not today. We're seeing a little bit of change in our weather pattern. Let's take a look at the radar. You can see a few little sprinkles. That's what we expect. Things should clear out a little bit tomorrow. It'll be another fairly nice day tomorrow, but we are looking for some much-needed showers. And I'm saying much-needed showers because it's been dry way too long, but we're expecting to see some showers on Thursday. So Thursday and Friday, as a matter of fact. All
right, we'll get details coming up in Bob's forecast. He lays out the rest of the work week right here. And we'll have more news coming up after the break right here on NewsCenter1 at 5:30.
This is NewsCenter1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Never before in Dodgetown history, it's the Dodgetown 100 Challenge. Dodgetown's going to sell 100 Ram trucks and sporty Dodges, and they won't be undersold. It's Ram Truck Month, and they've got the inventory. They're making the deals, and they're moving Ram trucks like they've never done it before. Now's the time to get the best deal on a new 2015 Dodge or a new 2015 Ram truck during the Dodgetown 100 Challenge. Dodgetown, your Ram truck headquarters of the Black Hills.
Wake up in your first home. Wake up in a home with a new address. Wake up in a home with no address. Your dream home evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
Solve the 5 common sleep problems with Serta mattresses from Menards. Serta mattresses allow undisturbed sleep, encourage proper back support, promote a balanced sleeping temperature, provide pressure-relieving comfort, and resist edge roll-off and sagging. This Perfect Sleeper queen-size Laurel Grove mattress is just $449, and this Perfect Sleeper Marshbrook All Foam mattress is $529. Also at Menards, get a free box spring with the purchase of a Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress.
Save big money at Menards.
They come from different worlds, each with a particular set of skills. Midco Extreme Internet, Midco Preferred Cable. Agents on a not-so-secret mission to save the world from slow internet and bad cable. But at only $89 a month for 12 months, there's a price on their heads. Don't miss this blockbuster event. Click happiestdevices.com.
It's the way we craft the Subway chicken and bacon ranch melt that sets it apart. Tender, all-white meat chicken, crispy bacon, Monterey cheddar, and cool, creamy ranch on freshly baked bread. It's irresistible goodness that leads to nothing but happiness. Only at Subway.
The model year closeout is on now at Granite Buick GMC, your participating Rushmore Buick GMC dealer. Choose from the tri-state area's largest selection of GMCs with over 100 Sierras, Terrains, Canyons, Yukons, Duramaxes, and RMDs in stock. Get $10,000 in savings on GMC Sierras and drive a new Buick for only $199 a month. Don't miss the model year closeout on now at Granite Buick GMC, your participating Rushmore Buick GMC dealer.
The South Dakota School of Mines and Technology hosting the Food, Energy, Water Nexus Workshop today. Nearly 150 researchers from the regional area attending to share innovative approaches to understanding food, energy, water systems, creating resource efficiencies, reducing waste, and enhancing reuse to achieve rural sustainability in the Upper Great Plains. The National Science Foundation funding that workshop. The goal is for scientists to form teams, collaborate, and to provide the National Science Foundation with opinions about what should be in future research proposals to become more sustainable.
So if we can extract energy more sustainably, if we can grow our food more sustainably, use our water more sustainably, then you have a much more sustainable system at the end product where it goes. So with water, with all the Bakken play that's up in North Dakota, all the water that's being used and the fracking that's happening there. How do you treat that water? How do you use that water sustainably? How does that not interfere with the crops, with the biofuel crops?
Scientists will contemplate questions like these during brainstorming sessions and essentially help the upper Great Plains become sustainable producers for the agricultural economy. The Rapid City Rush have begun their 2015-2016 season, and they're back on home ice this weekend. The Rush starting their season against the Idaho Steelheads and walking away with a split, setting them up for an exciting game this Friday at home. Friday, October 23rd, they will take on the Colorado Eagles, a big rivalry for the team. That starts at 7:05 puck drop. Other than that, being the home opener, Friday is particularly exciting because it is affiliation night.
And this Friday, our home opener, the NHL and the Arizona Coyotes gave us approval to use the logo this year, so we're going to wear a jersey with the Coyotes on the shoulders and the R on the front, and all the guys are excited. I know we've seen the jerseys, what they're going to look like, so they're going to be beautiful jerseys, and it's just exciting.
You can still get tickets by going to the Rush offices at the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center or by calling the number that is sent to be appearing at the bottom of your screen. There you see it right there, 716-PUCK. And a beautiful start to the work week today. Get ready. Bob Riggio coming up next with a look at your weather forecast right here on NewsCenter1.
On your mark, get set, punch.
Get the ride of your life in the 2015 Nissan Altima. With blind spot warning and up to 270 horsepower.
What is not to love?
It's really comfortable. It fits to my body.
Nav, camera.
Choose Altima with 0% APR for up to 72 months, or for a limited time, save up to $35.25. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Nissan, innovation that excites.
What makes a community great? At Black Hills Community Bank, we follow a simple process. We believe in you. We invest in local businesses by building solid relationships. We keep your money local. Plus, it takes a strong contribution by the individuals who make our home a community. We support local charities who make a difference in the lives of families in need. Black Hills Community Bank. We love investing in what counts.
Which one holds more music?
That little thing.
Which one has better mileage?
The minivan.
Which one has more THC?
The big one?
Marijuana today is 80% more potent than grass in the past. This increase can cause damage to the teenage brain, mental health, and overall function.
Would you pass the drug test? Find out more at parenttest.org.
Be our guest and experience the magic of Disney's Beauty and the Beast live on stage. Beauty and the Beast serves up an unforgettable evening of entertainment.
Tickets on sale for November 9th and 10th at GotMine.com, the Silverado Franklin, and the Civic Center box office.
Moving into our new home is right around the corner. We have a huge amount of inventory that we must sell at our temporary Granite Buick GMC location. We will do anything to get every new and used car, truck, and SUV sold, and we mean anything. We are excited to start fresh at our new eco-friendly location, and we don't want to take anything with. Any and all offers will be considered. We're going to sell them, so we don't have to move them. Get to Granite Buick GMC today.
RockSolidDryGranite.com. This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is NewsCenter1 Weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Another lovely day in the Black Hills. 72 the high out at the airport, 48 our low temperature, 712 sun up, 602 the sun will be going down. This is what it's like right now out at the airport. We have a few little clouds, 67, not bad. No gust today. The winds laid down today. That was nice as well. Currently, they're out of the east-southeast at 8 miles per hour. Here's some of the high temperatures today. You can see the Midwest, the plain states, very comfortable temperatures, generally in the 70s and 80s, a little bit cooler across the Northeast. High temperatures there in the 50s, very much winter-like. Here are the low temperatures. Look at Pittsburgh, 28 degrees already. Some lake effect snows have been occurring out there in the New York area. They're opening up some ski areas at the present time, 10 inches in some areas. We have some video from Erie, Pennsylvania. You can see some of the lake effect snows in Erie. Some areas in that county received 5 inches of snow, and some of the branches were weighted down, broke off, and knocked down some power lines in that community, and they lost some power there. And I bring up Erie because our past weekend meteorologist, Dan Zaboisian, that's where he's forecasting now. He loves to forecast those lake effect snows. All right, let's come on back. I want to show you the satellite radar, and you can see the winds blowing across the Great Lakes from west to east, and those winds pick up that moisture and just deposit it on the leeward side of those lakes, and that's what causes those lake effect snows. But nothing much going on in the plain states. We had quite a bit of rain back to our west and to our southwest. That's been that way now for quite some time, so we are beginning to prime the pump a little bit. We already seen a little bit of light sprinkles on the radar. Tomorrow we're going to be on the warm side of this cool front. Now this is Wednesday, and then Tuesday evening, early Wednesday, this front will come through, and that's going to cool our temperatures down a little bit on Wednesday. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow temperature is pretty much like today. All right, here's another closer look at the northern plains. You can see all that moisture just back to our west and down to our southwest at the present time. And the future satellite is going to keep the cool front to our west, so we'll still have partly cloudy skies tomorrow. Temperatures we expect to be right back up into the 70s, so it's going to be fairly nice. And then on Wednesday, this front will come through, so tomorrow evening maybe a few more sprinkles. But what we're watching is this low pressure area down in Colorado, and that's expected to move across the Black Hills Thursday and Friday. And that will bring us a much, much better chance for some scattered showers late Thursday and Friday. So we'll be keeping an eye on that one for you. So definitely a change in our weather pattern. Here are the high temperatures. These are the expected high temperatures. Tomorrow, 78 in Valentine, 75 in Sioux Falls, 66 in Bismarck. Still very comfortable temperatures. And then the front comes through. You can see this blue now moving down and green. So temperatures not in the 70s, but we'll see temperatures in the lower 60s on Wednesday after the front passes across. Here's the forecast for the Black Hills now for Tuesday, for tomorrow. 62 Spearfish, 66 Custer, 75 though in Pine Ridge, 75 Martin, 74 in Phillip. Elsewhere, Hill City 66, 67 Belle Fourche, and Sturgis 67 degrees as well. The forecast for tonight, partly cloudy, mild, just a few little light sprinkles. We've already checked them out on the radar. And tomorrow, not bad, folks. We'll have some variable cloudiness throughout the day. Another mild day as far as temperatures are concerned, 71. Winds picking up a little bit, 5 to 15 out of the west, gusts 25, so we'll have another great day across the Black Hills tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 41, partly cloudy and cooler. And again, a few little light sprinkles in the forecast. We'll just have to wait till Thursday, Friday before we really get some much needed scattered shower activity. 61 on Wednesday, mostly sunny, and then those showers come in late Thursday and Friday, but they should be out of the area Saturday and Sunday with high temperatures in the 50s. ClickBigDeals.com, get a full service oil change at Corey's Tire Factory for just $20. It's typically a $40 deal. You can save 50%. Well, pumpkin is a fall favorite. We'll show you how to best prepare it in tonight's Botanical Pantry.
This Botanical Pantry brought to you by True Green.
Again, welcome to Botanical Pantry. With me, Joe Hilberry, Master Gardener. I'm Bob Riggio. We're in Joe's kitchen once again. And again, let me remind everybody that the recipes that Joe's going to be talking about, they'll be on our website. Joe, we're going to talk how to cook squash and pumpkin, and you're telling me it was a good year for squash.
Yes, it was a really good year for squash, and there's lots of pumpkins out there, so we need to start cooking them. Now, if you have a small squash, Bob, like this one here, you cut it in half, and then you take the seeds out.
Of course.
Put it in a pan like this with a little bit of water, and put it in the microwave, and you can cook it. And wait until, it just feels soft. Take it out, and it's ready to go.
When you stick a fork in it, it's done.
Right, and you can put them upside down just before they're finished. Put a little brown sugar and butter in there.
And just go from there.
And go from there.
Okay. Or if they're a little bigger, now what do we do?
Okay, from a little bit bigger ones to great big ones, you can bake them in the oven. And again, you cut them in half, and then just put them in a pan with a little bit of water. You'll have to bake them about a half an hour, but again, until you can stick a fork tine through them. And then you can take them out, and a lot of people like to cut them into wedges. That way you can serve them, and they're sort of elegant when you put them out there. You have hot butter, and you can just put hot butter, salt, and pepper on there, and the squash are ready.
Okay, they're ready to eat. All right, and then pumpkins now.
Right, if you have a big squash or a big pumpkin, especially your jack-o'-lantern, then you you cut them open, take the seeds out, then we take the pressure cooker, and we cut it into about 2-inch squares, fill it up, cook it for 13 minutes on 15 pounds, take them out, peel the side off, puree them, and then we like to store them in 2 cups to a bag, and then we freeze them.
And you can use this for
pies, Three Sisters soup, anything you want to do, and it's ready to go.
Okay.
And they store really good in flat bags.
And you keep the pumpkin seeds too, don't you?
Right, we use them.
Nothing goes to waste in Joe's kitchen.
That's right.
All right. Anything else, Joe? Is that it?
No, that's it, but they should try doing it.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Joe. All right. Join us next week on Botanical Pantry.
Rapid City, Rushmore Honda's moved to our new location, and we're celebrating with huge markdowns during our grand opening sale. Right now, you can lease a new 15 Civic LX sedan, $101 a month. Lease a 15 Honda Accord LX, $199 a month. Or lease a 15 CRV LX, $199 a month. Over 150 new Hondas available at our new location. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda off I-90 exit 60 on East Mall Drive, and always online at rushmorehonda.com.
From small to tall, we do it all at Loftus Dental, 4004 Jackson Boulevard.
South Dakota undergraduate students continue to find a high-quality education at Chadron State College, thanks to the Chadron State Eagle Rate. It's more affordable than ever to be a part of Chadron State's proud tradition. Find the major you want with CSC's outstanding on-campus and online programs. With a degree from CSC, you'll have the tools to succeed in your career. South Dakota students, take advantage of the Chadron State Eagle Rate today. Call 1-800-CHADRON or visit csc.edu.
At Mid-Continent's Northern Plains Network, we're serious about the data that moves your enterprise, making sure it gets wherever you need it to go. Every single bit, every single byte, every single day. Across our exclusive MEF-certified fiber optic network, covering thousands of miles. Self-healing, redundant, and scalable to 4 terabits per second. Seriously, the Northern Plains Network from Mid-Continent Business Solutions. We're serious about data.
This is NewsCenter1 Sports with Justin Wickersham.
The Lead Deadwood volleyball team is 24-4 this year with 2 matches remaining in the regular season. And if the Gold Diggers can hack their way through the loaded Region 8A playoffs starting on November 3rd, no one can say they have gone untested. Lead Deadwood participates in one of the toughest regions in the state with the likes of Bellfouche, Custer, and Spearfish. The Gold Diggers close out the regular season at Douglas tomorrow night before hosting Spearfish a week from today. Lead Deadwood is currently 4th in the region standings, but the Gold Diggers could move up with 2 more victories.
As far as our skill goes.
For us, it's just a matter of playing with all that we have inside of us, mentally playing at our best. That's one thing over the last couple, the few losses we've had, we've just dropped mentally a little bit. So if we can stay up mentally, I'm not worried about the physical part of it. So that's kind of what we have to do to win.
Meanwhile, in college football, South Dakota Mines quarterback Trent McKinney has been named the Great Northwest Athletic Conference Offensive Player of the Week. He passed for 228 yards on a touchdown and rushed for 119 yards on another score as the Hard Rockers shut out Simon Fraser 19-0 on Saturday. It was the South Dakota Mines' first shutout since 2008. Well, the American League Championship Series moves north of the border for the next 3 games. The defending AL champion Kansas City Royals take the field in Toronto with a 2-0 series lead over the Blue Jays. KC has not lost an ALCS game since losing Game 4 in 1985 against Toronto and go for their 10th straight ALCS win tonight. The Blue Jays were the top slugging team in the majors this season, but didn't hit a single home run in their first two losses at KC. They're hoping to change that with the roof closed at the Rogers Center.
You never want to go down 0-3. The odds in the history of the game, prove that. But to be honest with you, we feel pretty good. We felt good yesterday. The game, it definitely got away from us. It's obvious there. But it's go back to those after going down 0-2 in Texas. We were still a confident group, and we still got a great team. That's just a fact. They got a great team over there too, so they're not going to. I don't expect them to cave either.
We celebrated yesterday. That was a big win for us, but that's over. We know that this club is capable of getting on a run and putting together 2 or 3 or 4 wins in a row. So you have to keep your guard up. You got to continue to stay focused, and you got to be able to stay on the attack. And it doesn't matter if you're home or if you're on the road. That's a good team over there that can put some runs up on the board in a hurry and smother you with offense.
That's a look at sports. We'll be right back in a moment.
This is the game we like to call Follow the Leader. With best fuel economy, best towing, best torque, best payload, and with more people driving Ram trucks than ever before, we've built quite the following. Get a great deal on the best trucks during Ram Truck Month. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus $6,000 in total values on the 2015 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
We see so many patients who have sadly been injured in a car wreck or fall. Worse yet, we see them settling their insurance claim without first considering the full cost of continuing medical care. If they would first have contacted More Faust Injury Law Group, the insurance company would not have taken advantage of them. To assure that you can receive the medical care you need and avoid these things from happening, contact More Faust Injury Law Group, attorneys that exclusively handle insurance claims.
Angela just scored a great deal on this dining set and saved an extra $100.
Best day of my life. Second best. Okay. Still a great day.
During the housewarming sale at Furniture Row, you'll find great savings throughout the store. Plus, get extra savings of $100 to $200 with any purchase of $1,000 to $2,000. And enjoy no interest for 4 years. Save big during the housewarming sale on now at Furniture Row.
Hi, I'm Ashley Berry.
And I'm Jade Berry from Someone's in the Kitchen in Rapid City.
We really appreciate that Pioneer Bank and Trust is local because we're a local business and so are they. So they're great with communication, customer service. You never worry that you're going to run into a problem that they can't solve.
With Pioneer Bank and Trust, we can walk in and it feels like you're actually talking to a family friend.
Pioneer Bank really understands the way that retail works, the way that business flows. It's nice to have that kind of a partnership.
Pioneer Bank and Trust is local.
And you might have caught it earlier this morning. NewsCenter1 Today's Monica Davis took to the ice, and she got to see just how good of a coach Rush hockey manager Joe Ferris is, and he taught her how to do a slap shot, as you see right there. If the Rush are ever in need of an extra player out there on the ice, we may see whether or not that's true before the end of the season. Monica could certainly step in and possibly leave them a little help on one of the lines. What do you think, Justin?
There she goes.
What do you think?
It wasn't too bad. A better skater than I am. I'm not very good at all. So
that's deprecating of you. We'll see how the Rush do and what their fortunes are as the season progresses.
All right, quick look at the 7-day, folks. 71 tomorrow, another beautiful day.
And we'll see you at 10.
I'm going to hold my breath till I get a sale.
You never have to wait for a sale at Gordman's. You can save up to 60% every day.
Did you say up to 60% off?
Yes, I did.
Clean up in aisle 3.
Your everyday banking should never interfere with your everyday life. Bank West puts you in control of your money, wherever you are and whenever you need it. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed.
The Honda For You sales event is happening now, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Honda Civic. Our best Civic yet was named a KBB.com Best Buy and is the best-selling car in its class. The Civic is also loaded with standard features. So hurry into your Honda dealer today, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Civic during the Honda For You sales event.
Tuesday, an investigation.
Looks a lot like arson. We just can't prove it.
We need someone to tell the truth. Could uncover a conspiracy.
What's that? This was done by a professional.
All new Chicago Fire, Tuesday 10, 9 Central on NBC and get the NBC app. He lost his true love, and on Friday, October 30th, the road to vengeance.
Nick is going off the deep end.
Is paved with grim intentions.
Not even a Grim can stop what's coming.
Grim returns Friday, October 30th on NBC.
Push. Push.
Peach or plum? You're right. I'll get them both.
Enjoy shopping at Gordmans.com.